project, One World Trade Center, poses numerous technical challenges. It is integrated into the entire below-grade complex throughout the World Trade Center complex. It is part of an overall site master plan with interdependency upon other buildings and utilities. It is itself a complex building.
You're dealing with a building that's up more than 3 million square feet, upwards of 90 or 100 stories.
As such a visible project, we would have the opportunity to introduce new technologies in the design and development of this project, and therefore we sought Autodesk as our technology partner. The building industry is at a rare moment where there is escalating demand for construction and for design. Consequently, technology can be leveraged to meet this demand, and I see that as one of the roles of building information modeling.
Right now, with the introduction of BIM, we have a new way of representing a 3D model. Working with BIM software tools has opened up new methods of communication with contractors and subcontractors, which were unheard of just a few years ago.
Traditionally, in the construction document submittal process, we would spend an enormous amount of time doing quality assurance tasks. Revit architecture allowed the 3D production model to be brought into the conference room, a place where it never existed before. This allows us to spend more time on collaborating, coordinating, and ensuring a better design of the overall building.
The best thing in dealing with Revit structure on this particular project was the coordination tool. It was very easy to incorporate the architectural model with the structural model and see whatever clashes occurred.
With Revit MEP, we're able to coordinate all of the mechanical, electrical, plumbing services right up front with the architect and the structural engineer and the other consultants.
Autodesk Consulting helped us to work leaner and smarter. We learned new ways of evolving our document set, such as using more three-dimensional views, creating more schedules that we never would before, allowing this data to be shared with constituents such as the construction managers and the owners of the project. Design visualization is such an important aspect of this project, as people are driven by the visual experience of architecture.
Whenever we start on a visualization, it really begins with a non-technical process. It's really a creative process of trying to understand what we're going to communicate with the visualization. For One World Trade Center, that process was really just sparked by the desire to represent this project clearly, but also in a way to create a sort of a love letter to this future New York. The smooth integration between 3D Studio Max and Revit was a huge help given the time constraints and the kind of challenges of the process on this project. It really helped us to understand quickly and clearly what Skidmore, Owings & Merrill's design intentions were.
One of the reasons why we chose to work with Autodesk is because Autodesk and SOM have a shared vision of the larger picture of building information modeling as a tool which begins in design, but which extends into the construction process, into the fabrication process, through the conclusion of construction and into facility management.
Revit structure has given us an enormous competitive advantage. We can incorporate last-minute changes on the fly and have those changes significantly carry through all of our documents.
We think going from a 2D computer-based environment to BIM will really transform the way we work and make everything more efficient.
Collaborative project management tools have become such an integrated part of SOM's practice that we now require it for use on all future BIM projects.
The proper use of building information modeling enables us to analyze and to simulate buildings. And what that does by simulating our designs is that we can design better buildings, buildings that are more efficient, that are higher performing, and consequently serve the needs of the sustainable design goal that we all have for our building designs.